Enamorus is our raid boss for the day. It isn't shiny. It's a fairly average Pokemon, but it is what it is. Let's host some raids when they start hatching. Thankfully, this raid that we're sitting on will disappear just after raid hour starts, so we've got that going for us. But yeah, other than that, tonight's going to be a fairly average raid hour. All week it has been average for raids and spotlight hours and so on. How you doing, Mac? Welcome in. So yeah, we'll do some raids, I suppose. Maybe, depends on if people are actually interested in this. If Dialga was struggling, I think this might be struggling just quietly. But yeah, it is what it is. We're here anyway, so let's do some raids on the weekend, Saturday. Hoopa Doopa is on Saturday, but again, average Pokemon, not shiny. Probably won't. I don't know, because I told you guys that I had stuff planned for Saturday. That's looking like it's not going to go ahead just because she's not feeling well at the moment, sort of thing. So chances are I won't be going and doing stuff on Saturday, so we'll see how we go for hosting raids. I'll probably do Hoopa Day anyway, but yeah, honestly, I don't really want to put too much effort into it. I don't even think I'm going to buy the ticket, just because I suppose just for the extra in-person passes. I don't think I'll be spending money on remote raid passes for it though, just because I don't really think we need to worry about it. I'll do my in-person passes and that'll be it. No remote raid passes for Hoopa, because Hoopa is shitty. I've got 16 premium passes anyway, so we should be good in and the extended daily passes sort of thing. How you doing, Negan? Welcome in. Hoopa. Yeah, crappy old Hoopa. Crappy old Hoopa Doopa. But yeah, tonight we've got crappy old Enamorus, because Niantic just decided, why don't we just have a whole bunch of really crappy events going on over the next week, because it's Valentine's Day, and fair enough. Apparently Valentine's Day doesn't get any respect from Niantic. It's just like, yeah, have poop. Have poop for your events. But anyway, if you would like into a raid, let me know. I'll chuck you on the list. My code is tagged in the chat for people that need to send me a friend request. Because this is at least a dex entry for those that need it. I did get one the other day. It was on, yeah, Com Day. And I did my one to get it added to the dex. So, it's alright. Came from Thailand. Sort of fitting. Jesus! Oh my god, Jesus! Jesus is in to do raids, guys. Oh my god, it's sweat dripping down my leg. Oh, I feel something on my leg. Oh, it's like, it's sweat because it's so hot. That's okay. How you doing, Gara? I'm doing alright. I'm not doing too bad. Except it is incredibly hot. I have a hair sitting on my leg. The drawbacks of having long hair, it ends up everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's just hair. And it's just like, can you just stay on my head rather than, I dropped my pen, where'd it go? Jesus would know all about having long hair. Tell me about it, Jesus. Do you struggle with getting hair all over the place? I can imagine, like every time you're in the shower and you wash your hair and stuff, it just ends up all over the shower and you just like, God damn it. Amen, Jesus, amen. You challenged me to a duel. What type of duel, Jesus? A duel of faith? A duel of Pokemon? Or a duel of performing miracles? Because the only miracles I can perform are in the bedroom. Ladies are always screaming, oh god, oh god, oh god. Does that count? I don't know. Maybe. Can this be shiny? No, unfortunately not. I don't think it's even available as a shiny in the main series games, because when I looked up the pics to make the thumbnail, no shiny variant came up. So I think it's still shiny locked, because it is a Hisuian Pokemon. Hey, Bunny, how you doing? A Pokemon duel. I'm happy to do some Pokemon battles with you guys once raid hours finished. Right now, raids are going to hatch in the next couple of minutes, so I'll jump into them first. But if you're still around at the end of raid hour stream, I am happy to do some battles with you guys. You had your hair to your butt. Did you have hair in your butt? Crack hair. Dude, I know, right? Your hair is halfway down your back and it gets everywhere. I know. It's just such a pain in the ass. Every time I wash my hair, I'm just like, make a little thing on the wall where and then scrape it all off, and it's just good. Like, it's just because it's so thick. Like, the hair in the back is just, I can't believe how thick my hair is in the back. Like, every time I go and get my hair cut or something, like somebody's playing with my hair or something, they're just like, oh my god, your hair is so thick. I'm like, I know. It's a blessing and a curse, just because it's just like, it's cool because I got really thick hair, but at the same time, it's like, it sheds like crazy because of that, and it's so hard to actually do stuff with, sort of thing. Like, it just wants to frizz up and be a pain in the ass. I can't keep it looking nice and straight. Plus, I got like a curl pattern in my hair, so it makes it even worse. Yay! Awesome. Same for you. I'm glad that I'm not alone in this struggle. Other people are suffering from untamable hair. Do you cut your butt hair? I don't think that's very appropriate for the stream. Jesus will be waiting in heaven. Is Jesus going to be waiting in heaven, tapping his feet, going, come on, hurry up. Come on. Anyway, okay, so Gara, you're going to be jumping into raids. Negan, did you want to jump into raids? Because these are going to hatch any minute now, so probably best we actually start getting people together to jump into these raids instead of talking about butt hair. You're not doing much, Jimmy, just the usual, sweating your butt off. I'm sweating my butt off sitting in a car that's incredibly warm because it's been 35 degrees in Melbourne today. Okay, Deacon, you're doing. Anybody else wanting to jump into raids? Tempted to say it, it's so thick. Yep. Sure is. I don't think I'm ever going to grow my hair that long. Like, shoulder length is probably good enough. I actually need to get it trimmed up a little bit. The ends are a bit ragged at the moment. It's what like, that's where the majority of the tangles and knots and stuff get in my hair. It's in the ends, like the top, and that isn't so bad, but yeah. Plus I have naturally like fairly dry hair, so it doesn't help with that. It's very frizzy, very prone to tangling. Jesus, that's not very nice. Why would you say that, Jesus? That's mean. Why would Jesus be so negative against my city? How dare thee, thy, them, that. That. Sound like I'm from New Zealand, eh? What's going on, cuz? Don't think you understand, bro. And here I am just trying to host raids in Melbourne and trying to diss me, mate. Last stream was about school and now this stream is about butts. Well, they're one and the same, aren't they? You're a retired Pogo player. Legit, all you do get on now is the gift you can start adventure. Incense, wait 15 minutes. G-Bird. Fair enough. I think it's just like that with a lot of people these days. People are just over the game, especially when we get raid bosses like this that are just like, yep. So cool. Alright, so we've got Negan and Gara. Is there anybody else that would like to jump into a raid? Can this thing be trioed? Is it trioable? I don't know. Let me know. What's the lowest amount of people we can do this raid with? I'm expecting tonight to be fairly quiet because it's a non-shiny raid boss. It's not useful for anything. I'm assuming... I shouldn't assume. What, is it fairy type or is it psychic type? Or is it, where the hell is it type? There it is. Fairy flying, okay. Yeah, I don't even think it's going to be that good of a fairy attacker. Hair and butts. Similar to Head and Shoulders, except it's not. Jesus just said, F Melbourne. And I took offense to that, because I'm just like, bruh. I mean, I understand, but at the same time, bruh, it's still better than Sydney. May not be perfect, but at least it's not Sydney. I'm pretty sure you've been... Okay, well, we'll jump in and we'll give it a shot anyway. With the 3, if we jump into raids. People might be more inclined to jump in and help us if they actually see us doing raids rather than sitting here talking about butts and hair. And hair and butts. And so on. Good thing is I've got quite a few good steel types, so we should be good. Let's see if it's in here. He's online. Shoot him an invite. Usually jumps in on raids. Oh, since you don't touch grass, don't touch Pokestops, you're running out of gifts. You can go and do stuff without touching grass. Gara, I've sent it. You can jump into the raid now, my friend. Are you going to jump in? We're running out of time. At least for now, Enamorus is ranked at 4th highest for fairy type attackers. Wish we had the shiny available. Yeah, oh yeah. If the shiny was available, it would definitely be a lot more popular. The fact that it's just... I mean, there is better fairy types, and it's just not shiny. People just aren't interested in it, which is cool. Like, I understand. It is what it is. I'm here anyway hosting raids, because it's raid hour, so... Tis what it is. Hey, Fitzy jumped in too. Cool. Alright, well, we got our 4 people, so we should be good with 4. Everybody's over level 40. Like 50, 48, 47, 47, so everybody should have some decent dudes to do the smashing with. You're gonna make lunch. It's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, dude. Hey, we ended up with 6. Okay, Taff jumped in. And Flores. Well, we should smashy then. Smashy, smashy. I don't know, there's just something about this Pokemon which is... I mean, there's ugly Pokemon, and then there's Pokemon like this one, which just doesn't look good. I mean, I'll be honest, sort of looks like some of the girls that are, like, pop up on Tinder sometimes, and I'm like... Dude, shh, don't tell anyone. And I will say it's like a quick swipe to the left. You could beat it with 3 or more people. Yeah, I assumed it wouldn't be too bulky. I mean, everybody that's jumping in is fairly high level, but we ended up with 6, so that's all. That's rude. No, it's not. It's not my fault. They upload really bad pictures of themselves. I can't talk. My Tinder pictures are probably pretty bad. I need better pictures. I just don't really like taking pictures of myself, that's the thing. I'm not really a selfie taker. Nice. What's the hundo for this? I haven't seen Jessica in here for ages. She's online at the moment. Try her. Sorry, we ended up with enough people. It's all good. So good. Oh my god, it's shiny. What was that? Reverse the angle of my throat last second. It's just like... Hundo should be 1957. Oh my god, this thing is at a stupid distance. It looks so much closer than it is. Weather boost is 2447. Sorry, they're not weather boosted, so... Yeah. Heat on Ice Cookie. Welcome in. How's it? Do I remember you? Oh, maybe. It's hard to keep track of everybody, but how you been? Mate, will you stay in the mall? Mate. Welcome back, Mac. How was your lunch? It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Alright, 3 stars, but a crappy 3 stars, so it is what it is. Heal up. Can get ready for the next raid. So if you would like into the next raid, guys, let me know. I'll track you down. Negan, you said you said that you were doing another one. Is there anybody else? You had to make it. Oh no. You had to make your own food? It's terrible. Wait until you turn out being like an adult, dude. You have to do that every day, like 3 times a day. Eunice up to me. What, because he made his own lunch? Next time, do it on a live stream. Max lunchtime. That's what you should name your channel. And then just make lunch. Do a live. Alright, Gara, I'm assuming that you're jumping into another one. Tef, are you jumping into more raids, or...? Do let me know, people. Enamorus theory and form is spiritually upsetting to look at. The incarnate form is... Isn't the incarnate form like a turtle? A really weird looking turtle? But I know what you mean. It is very unfortunate to look at. I don't know, it's got some real drag queen vibes to it. You jump in for 2 more with all 3? Okay, cool. You don't like furries? Nor do I. Not a fan of furries. Hey, that's convenient. We got one right here. Good afternoon, Charlie. Welcome in. Alright, we'll jump in with Huedort. See, nobody's in raids at the moment. That's how lack of interest this has in it. Traffic's crazy. You might jump in. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, dude. A bit warm sitting in the car, but it's not bad. At least I'm in the shade, sort of thing. Like, there's like 1 or 2 car spots where I host the raids which have actually got shade. The rest of them are in the sun, so I'm glad when nobody else is parked. Because I can get the shady spot on hot days. Still have to have my phone sitting on an ice pack though. Not too bad now, but the steering wheel was like hot when I got into the car because it was sitting in the sun all day. So yeah, that doesn't help with a phone when you're trying to host raids on a hot day. Yeah, I got the iPad kicking, which is good. Yeah, the turtle is Therian. It's so odd looking. They're going to be snake type on. Thought it was going to be a snake type. Yeah, it would have made more sense. I did see it before when I was getting the stream ready. That's why I was like, isn't it? I thought that was just somebody's fan. But it's like, okay, turns out that it's actually the Therian form, which is awesome. Wait, no, incarnate form, rather. Yeah, I think that this is going to be one of those Pokemon that they only bring back during this time of year for Valentine's Day. I don't see us getting it outside of it. Sort of thing, especially since the Shiny's not available yet. They might bring it back if the Shiny becomes available. But yeah, because it's sort of like a love-themed Pokemon, I can't see it being outside of the Valentine's sorta period of time. I thought Peter Cat. Imagine if snakes could change forms into the... Imagine. That would be terrifying. Imagine if snakes were still as big as Titanoboa. Well, I suppose but anacondas don't eat people. And they're still not as big as Titanoboa was. That thing was girthy. Uh, 1946. What is this, World War II? Sorry, Mac, I knew what you were saying. It's like the 5th time I've seen this girl buzzing around on a... It's just a girl just cruising down the street on a motorized scooter. It's like the 5th time she's got... So she must just be riding around the block. That's a good way to get exercise. Just jump on your motorized scooter and just scoot. She's not even doing anything. It's just lazy. Bloody e-scooters. $18.83. Back in your day. What, 1946? Dude, I'm not that old. Ain't no boomer. 51 is 98. Oh, Rogue got it. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice, nice. I mean, would have been better as a hundo, but still not too bad. I got 96%. So, there's that. Alright. Oh, good, impossible. So, is there anybody else that would like to jump into the next raid? Negan, you said that you were done, yeah? Oh. 1957 is the hundo. Yes, it was posted up just before. Alright, Negan, you're done. Tef, you said that you were jumping into more. Gara, are you jumping into more raids? Just so I knew. And if anybody else would like to jump into a raid, my code is tagged in the chat, guys. So send me a friend request if you need to. At least the next couple of weeks might actually be somewhat more busier. busier. Yeah, a bit more popular for the raid bosses because it is Xerneas and Yveltal for the next couple of weeks. So they should be a bit more interesting because at least the shiny is available and they are pretty cool Pokemon, especially Yveltal. I think a lot of people like it and are still hunting the shiny for it. So hopefully over the next couple of weeks we can actually have some productive raid hours again because it's been a bit lacking over the last few weeks. Palkia wasn't too bad, but doubling up on the raid bosses, I think that's what's sort of been the drawback because they've been doubling up with both Palkia and Dialga, and now this. Can do one more on all three. You believe you can do one more? Okay, maybe two. Alrighty, well I guess we will jump in. What a stupid place to put a raid den. It's like right on top of the gym. I guess you guys will invite yourselves. No, did I heal up? I did. All good. Oh. Still got 5 in there, so that's... should smash it. But after this, once Tef is done and Gara may be done, we might be struggling for numbers. Alright. To 7. I said the first name wrong. Wait, what? What name did I say wrong? What were we talking about? Who, what, where, why, and when? You got 15, 12, 15 has been the best one. He's been more bad IVs than good with this raid boss. Yeah, well the 96 that I just got was my best one. What, Xerneas? Pretty sure that's next week. Yveltal's after. And you tell me how to pronounce it. Everybody says it like that, I'm pretty sure. It's how it's spelled. You got more lucky friends this year than you have the whole time you've been playing the game. I've got no lucky friends so far this year because I don't interact with the people on my friends list. Because it takes too long. What's the worst gen in Pokemon? I don't know, as I was saying yesterday, like 1st and 2nd gen, and then 7th, 8th gen are really the only ones that I know properly. The rest of them all sort of blend together, so it's hard to pick a... And Johto isn't the best generation in the world. It's a small generation in comparison to... Isn't it like one of the smallest generations, like Pokemon-wise? Isn't there only like 70 or 80 Pokemon in Gen 2? Oh, why am I putting shiny vibes in the chat? There is no shiny. Oh, hopefully somebody miraculously gets the shiny. It wouldn't be the first time Niantic screwed up and done something like that. Just reflex action. Oh my god, it's 1892. I really like Gen 8. What, Paldean region? No, that's... Wait, Sword and Shield's Gen 8, isn't it? Galarian, I meant. Yeah, Alolan is Gen 7. Gen 8 is Galarian. Gen 9 is... No, I like Gen 8. I just like the Galarian region. I thought it was cool. I find it better than the Paldean region. The Paldean region's a bit meh. A bit meh. (1945, 1911, 1887). Got myself a hot piece of shit right there. Nice. Moving on. Kidoki. So, I think we've lost the majority of our... I don't want to chuck that on. I do need to pick up some eggs. I don't have room in my bag, I don't think. Yeah. I don't know how we're doing on numbers now, because I think the majority of people have finished doing their raids, so we'll see how we go for the next half an hour. Most of these are about to despawn anyway, so our second lot will pop up in the next 5 minutes, so we'll just wait until then. Oh, it is toasty sitting in this car. It's not hot, like hot, it's just residual warmth, so it's just like there needs to be more breeze. It's just sweaty. I haven't showered yet out because I only finished my workout before I came down here, sort of thing, so I need to shower. I'm sweaty from that. Make a GIF saying lucky vibes. You mean an emoji, not a GIF. I could do that. I can add more emojis to the thing, but that takes effort. Do I remember fart bombs? Yes. Oh, there goes Scooter Girl again. I threw one of them into a limousine. Hey, if you're going to park the limousine at the end of my street and leave the window open, while you've got a young boy like myself running around with fart bombs, you're gonna get it. Wonder whatever happened to that limousine. What do we have to do for me to do Fortnite content? Even for one stream? You have to be an attractive goth/alt girl that is sort of like wanting to date me, and then maybe. Because as I said yesterday, she's the only one that can get me. She plays Fortnite, and I've told her that I don't play Fortnite, but she's probably the only person that could get me to play Fortnite. So yeah, that would be what you would have to do, guys. Become a cute goth girl that games. That's your pre. That's what you have to do. Sorry. You threw it in someone's car on a hot day. But was it a limousine? I did the limousine, man. I made sure that limousine wasn't pick. It was just one of those packet ones, though. So, yeah, once the smell's gone, sort of thing, they probably could have just aired the car out, and it would have been fine. But you can get like the actual like juice ones that when they break, they leak the juice out of them. And if that gets into stuff, they're almost impossible to get that smell out. So if that was in someone's car/limousine, probably would have had to wreck the thing, because there's no way known you're getting that out unless you reupholstered. Gary, you can do one more. Okay, cool. Bunny transform into a goth girl that plays games. Yep, that's the only way you're gonna get me to do it, guys. Alright, Gara, so we've got you. Like I said, when these start hatching, I can... Oh, there's one there with 48 minutes. We could do that one. I say 48. I'm in 42. 8s and 2s, they're very similar. Spray fart gas into a glass lift and then watch. That's too difficult, though, because then you have to, like, spray it into the thing and then run around to the other side and watch the... It's like... You just wanted a timed release sort of thing. So you need to set up some sort of trigger mechanism that triggers it once the doors close. You know, MacGyver that stuff. But then it'd be entertaining. Me and the kids would do that. Hey, see, I mean, if it's a family affair, it's bonding sort of thing. Alright, so Gary, you're jumping into... Does anybody else want to jump into this raid? If you need to send me a friend request, guys, my code is tagged in the chat. So send me a friend request if you need to. If you're already on my friends list, just let me know and I'll chuck you down. I guess we'll jump in, Gara, and I'll send invites to some people and see if we can attract a few more. You're jumping in yourself, so I don't need to worry about. Catch me if you can. Judah. Try and let me go, I suppose. Crazy. Bida. Aw, 2 people have finished their raids for the day. If we can't get like 3 or 4 people in by 15 seconds, just jump out, dude, and we'll try and reorganize it. We'll see how we go. Mac, that is the most confusing sentence. Congent? Wangs? Rot? Like, what? What are you talking about? Don't ask about the spelling mistakes. I already did. it's looking like we're not going to get the numbers for this. See what happens, Niantic, when you just put crappy raid bosses in. Nobody wants to spend money on them. Yeah, bail out, dude. Bail out. No worries, Charlie. Sorry, Luna Girl is unavailable. Don't have any remote raid passes. All good. All good, all good. She's a teen like you, yeah. I'm not that type of content creator, okay? There is a lot of content creators which are into that type of thing, but I am not one of those said content creators. Over the age of 18, thank you very much. Cameron, okay, we've picked up a somebody. Again, Cameron, I can try you into this raid. Gara, if you want to try into this raid again, if Cameron's a high enough level, we should be able to manage. I mean, three should still do it fairly easily. It doesn't really matter about the level, but give it another go. Cameron. Matt, he might jump in. Ryan might jump in. Try Fitzy again. Wait, what? Impossible? I'm playing Fortnite, am I? You'll go to my house. Please don't. I don't need random teenage boys coming to my house, thank you. Didn't I just say that I'm not into that? One, you're a boy. Two, you're not of the age, so please don't come to my house. I mean, even so, I don't think I'd want random people that are following me on the internet just to come to my house in general, because that's just... I like my privacy, thank you. You know where I live, do you? That's worrying. Cameron, if you're in the chat, don't stress, dude. We should be able to do it with 3. So, me and Gara are over level 40, so just stay in the raid. Let's go. Can you use your charge move? Thank you. Yeah, they really need to fix this issue with having charge moves charged, but the game just doesn't use them. Can you stop using it? My god, spam much. Come on, get this charge move off before you die. Thank you. keep almost getting to another charge move before he KOs. My god, Scooter Girl again. That's like the 10th time she's been in the block. She is keen. She's out for a good old scoot. Hey Becky, how you doing, man? Oh, that was my whole team. That happened quickly. It's alright. We're still doing well. Just spamming those avalanches. Can we get to one? No, damn it. Hope that one actually hit before I was KO'd. Big blue fish. Now this is nowhere near Kyogre, bro. Derpy Wurple is in a league of its own. Nothing can compete with Derpy Wurple for, like, just pain in the ass. Like, if you go into a Derpy Wurple with minimal amount of people, like, that you can get the raid done with, you're easily looking at, like, 3 teams, especially if it's got Blizzard, being completely wiped off the field. Done. Alright, this one is going to be 1907, so it's okay. It's not the best in the world. Who, what, where, why, and how again? What am I giving excels to? $18.83. Ouch. Don't worry, I feel you, man. I got an 1800 one before. Excuse me. Sure. Alright, so what do we got? Like 19 minutes left until raid hour finishes. Technically, they do stop spawning like 5 minutes early, so we've only got like 10-ish minutes left. Oh, 15-ish, I should say. So I think numbers are going to be fairly low at this point as well for people that are actually still interested in jumping into raids. So hopefully the one that I'm sitting on has rehatched another egg. Because possibly we'll only be doing one more at this point, which honestly, it's fine. I knew tonight wasn't going to be that busy. Nobody wants these. Imagine Jimmy using Chun-Li skin. I know, man, just imagine. That would just be just wild. Like, oh my god. Newsworthy. Imagine the reports on Fox News. They'd be all over that. Okay, cool. This one has hatched another one. So yeah, most of these have got about 13 minutes left, but as I said, I think we're going to be struggling to get numbers to do any more of these, just because it's just not interesting. It's a fairly crappy raid boss. You know a 21-year-old who's a goth? See, that's okay. That I can go with. Still, 21 is a bit young. You know, just out of teenage years, still, you know, a bit young. Mentally. So we can meet them. If you want to, why are you trying, like, I don't think it quite works that way, dude, but Lisa, my code is tagged in the chat. So if you want to send me a friend request. As I just said, we might be running low on numbers for people that are actually interested in the raids, so there's a chance that we might not end up hosting another one. Just because most of the people that will do raids have sort of finished up for the day already. But yeah, if you'd like to send me a friend request, you can. Cameron, you're in for another one? Okay. So yeah, Lisa, my code is tagged in the chat. So if you send me a friend request, there will be you, me, and Cameron, which technically is enough people. No worries, Gara. Money man. I'm assuming that is you, Lisa, that has sent me the money man. Oh, that breeze is actually quite nice now. Alright, is there anybody else? Because technically I would like to get at least 1 or 2 more people into the raid, because we did it with 3 easily enough before, but it was a bit costly for revives and potions and that, so the more people we can get in, the easier it will be. It's all good, Mac. No worries, impossible. Oh. There. Fingers are stuck in my hair. Stupid hair, God. I need to drink more water. I'm getting a headache. I'm dehydrated. Oh, that was skillful. Got none. All good, impossible. Yeah, it's just going to be one of those nights where it's just going to be hard to get numbers together. It's already hard enough. When a boss isn't shiny, they're always the slowest of the raid hours sort of thing. People just aren't interested in doing non-shiny raid bosses. But also, when the Pokemon is this average as well, it's just, it adds to it sort of thing. People just aren't interested in it. We do have the Unova tour just around the corner as well, so I think a lot of people are going to be saving their passes for that. And the data mining has shown that both Mega, Mewtwo, and Metagross have been added to the game files. So chances are we'll be getting both of them soon as well. I would assume that Mega Mewtwo is going to be saved for GoFest. So still probably going to a few months until that drops. But, yeah, people might be saving passes for that. But I would assume that they would save something big like Mega Mewtwo for, thing, because they sort of did the same thing last year with... Well, no, it wasn't last year, I forgot. No, because last year we had... I think it was the year before, we had Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza. Primal Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza. It's the same thing. I should do ASMR videos like the wind, and he's tapping his phone and drinking water. Or you're tapping on the phone again. Or I could just tap on the phone with the pen. Actually do it on the camera, so... Nah. ASMR isn't my thing. I don't talk like this all the time. How you going, guys? Welcome to the stream. Too much traffic noise to talk quietly like that. You guys can't hear me. I don't have a seductive, breathy voice, so... Alright, Mega Man and Cameron. I can try and jump into this raid and get a few more people off of the invite list to see if they want to jump in. I'm happy to give it a go with 3, because we just did one with 3, but it depends on the levels that you guys are. Money, brother. No. I said Mega Man, I meant Money Man. Same thing. Mega Man. Good old Mega Man. I hate the way that this invite system is, because you used to be able to send groups of 5 and then 5, but now it doesn't let you. It's always telling me that people... Hey, okay, we're up to 4. So we owe someone. Okay, 4 will manage. 4 will get it done easily. So yeah, Moneyman and Cameron stay in. Oh, we're up to 5. Even better. Fitzy jumped in 2. Awesome sauce. We should smash this then. 5. Bloody hot day. Yeah, it's been 35 in Melbourne today as well. So yeah, pretty spicy. Unfortunately, my shade spot has now turned into a sun spot because the sun has moved, as it does. Actually, the sun doesn't move. Well, it does, because we're all hurtling through the space. We're all hurtling through space, our solar system. So yeah, technically the sun is moving, but in comparison to us being in the solar system, it's not moving. We actually rotate around the sun, unless you live in 16th century churchland, where the Earth is the center of the universe, which is just not true. Or you're a flat earther that believes in retired stuff. Look how much of a difference a couple of extra people make. Oh, this thing's got grass knot as well, so that makes it even better. Steel types are just like, brr. Stop tickling my goodies. Does anybody know a website where you can watch the Kalos region? Because there are anime, I can't remember the names of them off the top of my head, but if you look up anime streaming sites on Google, you'll probably find, I think there's one that's called like Animax or something like that. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it's like a streaming site where you can watch anime. They just scrape it off of other streaming services like Crunchyroll or something like that, so they're free. Technically you are pirating the stuff, but and the quality isn't the greatest. It's not a terrible quality, but it's not like 1080p or anything like that. 4K, but if you can deal with that, you should be able to find it easily enough. I guess I just Google anime streaming sites. Nice. Again, I was going to put shiny vibes in the chat. It's not a shiny, Jimmy. What do you not understand about that? $1913. That was the year the Titanic sunk, wasn't it? 1913. Sometime around. It was like 1913 or 14. Something. Yeah, I should know that. Titanic used to... I used to be absolutely enamored with the Titanic when I was a child. It's like my favorite thing ever. The death of thousands of people in the Atlantic Ocean because of it. Yeah, it was awesome. 1912. Okay, yeah, I was close. I was only a year off. 1912 was also the year that World War I started, wasn't it? So that's another awesome thing. Oh, here comes Scooter Girl again. My God, she's really out for it. She's been rocking around the corner for like the past hour. Just doing her scooting. This would have to be lap number 14 or 15 by now. Does it send you to it? No, they're usually hosted on the actual website, like the one that I was using. Like I said, I think it's called like Animax or something like that. But you just click the series that you want to watch, and then there, basically, it takes you to the thing, and they should be hosted on the actual website. You're hoping you can do your gyms. Raid, you haven't got this Pokemon. Well, I was going to say you're more than welcome to jump into one of these raids, but at this point, I think that 16-minute one is the only one left that we can really do. Oh, there's one with 23 over there in the distance. But I think the vast majority of these are going to be done. Or, yeah, finishing within the next 30 seconds or so. Dude, oh no, she's not. Like, she's over there in the street that's near me, sort of thing. She's not actually, like, buzzing past me. I just keep seeing her because the street sort of runs through my field of vision. You have no coins. That is all good, friend. Yeah, so I'd say that we're probably done. I'm happy to give it a few minutes just to see if anybody else jumps in, but I would assume that, given that this is just a crappy raid boss that is not shiny, I think most people are going to be fairly done with it by now. Sort of thing, which is all well and good. Cameron, I'm happy to try for one of these raids that's left, but I honestly don't think we're going to get the numbers for it, because we've been sort of, well, I wouldn't say struggling all day, all night, I should say. But people just aren't interested in this, because it's not shiny, and it's not the best fairy type. There are other fairy types that are better. So, I mean, if Moneyman wants to jump into another raid, just let me know. And if there's anybody else that would like to jump into a raid, let me know. Send me a friend request if you need to. Code is tagged in the chat. Yeah, I'll give it 5 or so minutes to see if we can get anybody else, but yeah, I'd say that we're probably done for the evening. Though, saying that, quite often, once raid hour actually finishes, there are people come into the chat wanting to get into raids, and it's just like, where were you like 5-10 minutes ago when we actually had raids left to do? But yeah, it's been quiet all stream. But also, guys, if you haven't already, please do smack the like button. We are sitting on 7, which isn't the greatest, but I understand it's not the best boss in the world. But yeah, smash that like button. Oh, it's getting hot sitting in the sun. Oh. So yeah, there's that one with 12 fly. It just flew into my mouth. And one with 20 minutes there. So technically we could do 2 more, but as I said, it depends on numbers. Fly, go! Oh wait, stop trying to fly into my mouth or my nose. I don't want flies in my holes, okay? Oh, it's a bit like that. Stupid crappy raid bosses nobody likes. How many shundos do I have in total? Just 3. Got a bunch of shiny 98%ers, but yeah, only been lucky enough to get 3 shundos. We have 1 from research, 1 from the wild, and 1 from raids. So yeah, the only method of obtaining them that I haven't gotten is an egg hatch. Can I show you? I can. Yep, there goes Scooter Girl again. So yeah, Decidueye was from raids. Got that on Decidueye raid day. Shanus, good old whale mer, when I caught it, was from the wild. And Melotic was from Phoebus Research Day, which was back in 2019. Jesus, that was 6 years ago. 20th of the 1st. So yeah, that was over 6 years ago that I caught that. That's how long we've been playing this game for. 2019. Seems like it was only yesterday, but it was literally 6 years ago. It's like, why does time go past so fast these days? It was those COVID years. They just made the time just seem a lot shorter than it actually was, because everybody was in lockdown for 2 years. Toasty. God, that sun is just not ideal. Alright, I'll give it another few minutes, but it's not looking like we're going to get anybody else interested in raids, which is fine. Yeah, I can't remember if next week is Xerneas or Yveltal. It's one or the other, so we'll see how we go next week for raids. Should be a bit more popular than the ones that we've got at the moment. At least they're shiny, and they are both pretty cool Pokemon. They're both very pointy. Pointy shinies. Pointy legendaries. Alright. Honestly, I think we might be done. Empty tins of mints in the car. Multiple empty tins. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that's going to do us for our raid hour. Because nobody is interested in it, but Saturday is Hooper raid day. Unfortunately, again, it's another non-shiny, so I don't know how popular it's going to be. I guess we will see how we go. So yeah, I will be hosting it. I'm still not sure whether or not I'm going to be going out on Saturday night. I would assume not, just because the girl that I was going to go out with isn't feeling well at the moment. So I don't think she would have recovered by Saturday, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll play it by ear. So I'll be out hosting for at least some of the day. So yeah, that'll be our next stream. That's on a Saturday. So we will see how we go. It's a bit of a shame that it's not shiny, but it is Hooper. So if you guys are hunting a Hooper, we will be here. So yeah, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, just so you get notified when I do go live. Yeah, chuck a thumbs up on the stream if you haven't already, guys. We're sitting at 8, so we're only 2 away from 10. So if you haven't already, please do smash that like button. And yeah, I will wrap it up here for the evening. But thank you for everybody that has joined in tonight. Much appreciated. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your raid hours if you guys do get out and try and do a couple of these. Unfortunately, like I said, no shiny available. So hopefully you guys will at least get a hundo. And yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday. So until then, peace out. Have a good one. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. You too, Sneaker. Impossible Negan. Have a good one, guys.